Hey gang, Josh here. Quick question. Have you ever jammed out and then surrendered to the beat? This 5-song EP collects the last recordings of British band The Jam. It appeared in the US in 1982, but by that point the word was already out that lead singer Paul Weller was breaking up the group. In the 4+ decades since the band dissolved, there's never been a reunion. And that's okay. So say it with me, gang. I don't need every band I've ever liked to do a reunion tour. Okay, right, back to Beat Surrender. The song's name is itself a play on words, combining the title of a 1979 Anita Ward album, Sweet Surrender, with a British military term used for calling home soldiers, beating retreat. It's Weller saying to fans and critics, it's over, I'm done with this part of my journey, but I'm excited about where I'm headed. And giving them a little taste of what was to come. If you're interested in knowing where Weller went from here, check out my long-form video on YouTube about the Style Council. Over the course of their career, the Jam had really grown leaps and bounds from their humble, punk-leaning, mod-influenced roots. Think less Sex Pistols and more early Who. And by 1982, Paul Weller's interest in American R&B music had really blossomed into a deep love. They got a lot more melodic and added horns and organ where appropriate. Like on their cover of Move On Up by 60s soul icon Curtis Mayfield. And on the more mellow Stoned Out of My Mind, originally recorded by the Shylights. Oh, and even an appropriately psychedelic cover of Edwin Starr's song War. Another signal as to the direction of Weller's music and politics to come. Hearing this album when I did, about a decade and a half after it came out, was a motivating factor in my deep descent into American soul music. And that's reason enough for me to recommend it to you. Beat Surrender is really worth a listen, even if just for the title track. Side note, if you're looking for it on Spotify, you won't find it. But all 5 songs are collected on disc 2 of the deluxe edition of their final full-length studio album, The Gift. That's the one that contains a song you may have heard of before, Town Called Malice. Banger.